Hello everybody, Average Arcader here, and once again, Minecraft Bedrock Edition's Marketplace has gotten another update, and we have 37 new mods that we can take a look at. I'm going to today tell you about the 5 that got my attention, and then maybe some honorable mentions after that. So, first up, number 1, Arcade Droppers by Giggle Block Studios. Now, I'm not sure what a dropper is. I'm going to assume, based on how it looks, that I think you start at the top of a map and then the goal is to drop down without stopping, I think. And you've got to figure out how to do that, kind of like a dropping puzzle, something like that. That's what I think that is. The maps really look cool, and that's what I get when I look from the maps. Maybe there's a race down, you know, maybe if you can figure out a way to do that in one jump, you know, I think that's what that is. If anyone knows what it is, let us know in the comment sections. But it does look pretty cool. I might even give it a try. See, what studio was it? Yeah, it's made by Giggle Block Studios. So it looks cool. Definitely got my I like the design of how it is. You're in a giant arcade. I like that. There's a couple mods like that, and they all do look cool. Alright, dropping down to number 2. Alright. Construction Vehicles by Lifeboat. Now, Lifeboat Studios, I've actually done a couple of their mods. They make nice looking things in their mods. They're going to get your attention right off the back. But every now and then, one of the maps that you're going to get isn't going to go that far. I did one of theirs a little while ago, the train one. And I was not that impressed by it. It looked cool. The trains looked cool. But I wasn't too much impressed by what all you did. But this one does look interesting. Looks like you can do a little bit more. I mean, I do like the construction construction machines. It's all just how they perform and if they perform well or not. It looks cool though. It looks like it should. So something I would recommend checking out. I try to anything with construction vehicles I try to check out ever since I did the dinosaur dig one, because there are construction vehicles and that were so awesome. So I've been trying to find another one like that. But I mean, Lifeboat's been around for a while. Like I said, I like their maps, but they're kind of hit and miss. Sometimes you'll get one that's really cool, and another time you'll get one that's kind of blah. But it looks cool enough, so check that one out. Next up, Battleships. Okay, hands down, this one I'm the most excited for out of the 37 that we got in this update. It's by Project Moonboot. Project Moonboot. It's literally a gigantic board of the game Battleship with a computer that you can play against. Says it's randomized, so you should be able to play. Look at that. That looks epic. I may even do a let's play of this. I gotta see how this plays. I'm sorry, this looks really, really, really cool. One, I happen to really like the game Battleship. I have several different real life versions of it. I've got a talking version that does everything for you. There's a computer game version I have. Then I have this like gigantic epic galaxy board ship one that is really complicated, but man is it fun. I happen to really love Battleship. This looks like it would be cool to actually see. It looks like most of it's going to happen. That's the thing. I'm not sure. I'm not sure if it's going to happen with the actual ships that they have out there, or just here. Even if it's just right here, and everything happens right here, I will still like to play that. So I'm definitely going to be checking this out. May even do a let's play of it. It looks cool. Even better if the ships, the bigger ships, actually play out the game too, that would be epic. Give this a look for sure. OkieDokie, that was number 3. Let's scroll down for number 2. Okay, number 2, military army base. Now, I've seen a lot of these military ones, and they normally do well. They always look cool. I just never get around to actually checking them out. And this one, you can fly helicopters, you can fly planes. I should try it because people have got helicopters right. Planes are normally never done right. They're normally just a helicopter by the time everything's said and done. The physics of Minecraft are kind of different. So every time I see a plane, I think plane. Having to take off on a landing strip, get a certain amount of speed, then you can fly. Then land. It normally is never that. It's normally planes handled just like helicopters. So I might try that out just to see how they do. I'm waiting for a mod to do planes right. Like the promotion pictures show them on a runway, but I've seen that before. So I don't know if they'll actually have them actually need to take off, to get up a certain amount of speed, arch up, take off. Same thing landing. You have to have a spot to land. That would be great if someone could do a mod like that. But most of the time, it's, oh no, just get in and you can fly. Basically like a helicopter. It kind of breaks the immersion when that happens. I kind of look for something that's going to fly like a plane. Helicopters, yes. You expect a helicopter to hover and whatnot. But in planes, in jets, you expect those bad boys to take off. So maybe I'll check it out on my own just to see if they did them right. OkieDokie, that was 4. Number 5, Phoenix Castle by King Cube. I'm not familiar with King Cube Studios. I think I've seen a couple of their mods. They look interesting, but I've never actually played them for myself. This one looks cool because you get to fly around on a giant phoenix, which is nothing but a giant bird. It looks cool, and it has a custom dungeon. The castle is a full, complete dungeon, and I like dungeon crawlers, so it's worth giving that a check just for that, to clear those out. I love those. I love custom-made dungeons designed for you to have to go through, do puzzles, and fight a bunch of things. It looks really, really good, just that right there. So I definitely would be willing to give this a try as well, because I like dungeons. I wish there were more mods just like, hey, here's a dungeon, it's huge, fight your way through each level, there's always something different that you're having to fight. I've found a couple of those. Sometimes they're kind of boring, not every single one is a hit, but I do like those. Those get my attention right off the bat. All right, so those are the 5 that I recommend checking out and that got my attention. Now let's do some honorable mentions before we close up. OkieDokie, back up. Number 1, Creature Keep by Monster Egg Studios. That looks interesting. Map looks beautiful when I looked at the promotional pictures they got. It's pretty cool looking. Haunted Temple 2 by Craft Stars. That one also. It also has a little dungeon area in the hidden temple, so that got my attention. I'm not too familiar with that studio though, so take it for what you will. Another one is Escape from the Kraken. Now, this is a parkour map, and I have 0 experience with a parkour map. It got my attention because I love how the Kraken looks in the promotional pictures. But I know a lot of people like the parkour ones. I've done parkour in some of the mods that I've played through or reviewed, but it's not exactly a big thing. The systems in Minecraft for parkour is not something that I kind of like. I can do it, but I'm not going out of my way to do it. But I know a lot of people like the parkour maps. I don't know, maybe one day I'll actually sit down and try to do that. Okay, Acid World Survival, another one. I've seen a lot of these. is kind of the same thing as the Lava World ones. I did that one Lava World one, I think it was Team Visionary. The Lava one, I liked it. It kind of was a little slow at first though, especially when I couldn't kill anything. So if you can at least kill things, it should be good. Now this got my attention. The Observatory Peak by Razzleberries. They make really good just come explore this unique map and this normal survival. They do a lot of those and they're really good at them. So definitely worth checking out. Okie dokie. Now that's pretty much everything that got my attention. What about you guys? Is there anything that you guys liked from this new update? Why don't you let us know in the comment sections down below. Also, people, I'm still doing my Let's Plays of World of Cars, and a lot of people have shown interest in that one, but only a few people have actually said, hey, I want to play this with you. If I get enough people that say they do, I will be doing races and tournaments on that map. There's a ton of racetracks on there. Not to mention the map is so huge, we could potentially do it street racing in the streets, because the streets are kind of set up like real city streets. So we could even do that. But if I get enough people that say, hey, I have that map, and yes, I'd love to do that, I would start setting up races, tournaments, and then if I get to 1,000 subscribers, I can start giving out prizes, actual prizes for winning the tournaments. But at first, we'll just be doing it for fun. So if you guys are interested in that, make sure to let me know in the comment sections, or look us up on Instagram. We have a Twitter, but we're still setting it up. But soon that'll be ready to go. So just stay tuned, everybody. Well, thanks again for watching. Like I said earlier, why don't you leave down the names of the mods that got your attention this week. But stay tuned. We've got more Let's Plays and reviews coming up. I try to put a video up every day. So please like, share, subscribe, help the channel grow, please. We're doing really good. But if we can continue to grow, I can give you guys more content more regularly. But until next time, this is Average Arcader. Thanks for watching and have a nice day.